Hello, bonjour, I'm Erwan. I'm hosting this week News from the Farm along with Chef David Malbequi of David's Cafe from the East Village. David, perhaps you can tell us how long you've been working in New York and what you've been doing in New York?
I was at Daniel when I came in '99 for 5 years, and after I worked for Laurent Tourondel, BLT Group, for a couple of years, opened the Boom Boom Room, couple different restaurants, and now I have a restaurant under construction. It's called David Cafe in East Village.
But what are you going to do for us today?
Today I'm going to show you how to use those beautiful shallots from Brittany, how to cook them and braise them in the oven and serve with a very nice dry aged steak with some potato.
What you're trying to do today is to try to show the difference between the shallot traditionally grown in Brittany against the one being grown in Holland from seeds. The one we are using today are the real thing. And we'll be showing you the difference in taste. It's a little known fact is that the shallots are coming from Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is a part northern of Iraq and the south of Syria. And it was brought to France, in the early 13th century by the Crusaders. Now, all along the shallots have been cooked in the French culture. It's part of culinary history, and they're very important to the French culture, culinary culture. Now, in France, there are about 1,000 growers growing those shallots. It's 1,000 families that rely on growing this item, and about 35,000 tons are produced every year.
I put inside a pot the shallot. I put salt, pepper, of course butter. Why butter? Because it's from Brittany. Then we're gonna use the stuff from Brittany as well. Some nice fresh thyme, salt, pepper, and some water inside. And now we're gonna cover them, cook them for 35 minutes at 350. You create your oven at 350, and you let them cook for 35 minutes to 40 minutes, depends the size. Medium size, I would say 35 minutes.
Now, you can tell the difference between the shallots coming from Brittany and the other shallots coming from seeds. The one is being planted, and like a potato, it's been given a lot of baby shallots. Now, the first thing you can note is that there's a double bone. The shallots, very often, we have two bulbs like this. And the other big difference is that you will see the little cut here at the base as well, which marks the difference between shallots and an onion. It also has an asymmetrical shape. You can see it here. And while an onion or the ersatz of shallots is like a more rounded shape. Don't forget as well the copper color, which is very obvious on this one.
Then now I'll show you when it's cooked. They have to be soft. I'm going to show you how to taste them to make sure it's cooked properly. You take a small utensil just to make sure they are nice and tender. Like you see now the color of it. Just keep the nice golden brown. You don't want to overcook them because now we're going to serve them serve with a steak. Then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a couple of them. I'm going to cut the roots first of all, put them on side, and after longwise I'm going to cut them. You can see inside it's nice and cooked and tender. The easy way to taste it, if it's cooked, you should be able to put your fork inside or a knife, and it should go easy tender inside. Now we're going to cook them, give them a little coloration inside the steak. Then I'm going to put them open space inside the fat from the steak. That's going to give them a nice coloration. And also, that's going to help also to give more sweetness to it, to caramelize. The caramelization is going to give a very sweet taste to it. A little bit of, again, some butter.
Now, Chef, can you tell the difference between the French shallot and the onion vinaigrette.
The taste, of course, like you said, the shape, very important, and the taste. I think that remind me a lot of my childhood. You know, when I grew up, we use shallot for everything, salad also, and we use them raw, cooked, confit. I grew up with them, and it's why I love them. And I think it's a better quality than the ones from Holland, knowing the way they grow them.
They succeeded in caramelizing them.
Yeah, caramelizing slowly. And now we're gonna plate them. And the confit shallot on top. That's gonna give some sweetness to the meat. Also, it's a dry aged, then you're gonna have like the buttery, the taste of chocolate, all that stuff of the dry aged. And a little bit of salt to finish on top. And for decoration, the time we cook with.
I'm Erwan.
I'm David.
And today we sang
Vive la France!
Peel some roots. Then one of the reasons it can preserve the shallots a little bit longer. And you can see, oops, this one is still alive, sorry.